Hey.
Well, what'd you think?
It was cute. It's nice. It's a little bit saddening, but at the same time, it's just basically what's happening is a reflection of our society slowing down and going back into simpler ways of living. I mean, and it's interesting to just take a step back and go back to our roots.
Yeah.
You know, gardening and reading rather than constantly running around and chasing our tails.
Income insecurity is real. You can file for unemployment, you haven't gotten shit, you've been out of work, you don't make any money, there's no stimulus money. It's funny. It's really funny. Luckily, we're all staying inside.
So Anika's working on talking to some renters. What are you hearing about landlords and agencies? And
I'm hearing that people are starting to process the 72-hour notices, but there's no way to process them because the courts are not in session. So hopefully we're going to see a lot of good landlord letters, you know, because it'd be nice to highlight who is a good rental agency, especially in the Whiteaker. It'd be great public service to know who is a good landlord and a good rental agency here. So let's see your letters.
Yeah, what?
Oh, I was going to say, and I mean, separate those from the people that are really not giving a shit about their tenants at all. And so,
yeah, let's highlight it.
We have the power here to bring some stuff to light. And I think that, especially as a neighborhood and a community, if we all want to come together, then we need to really do that.
Chris, the only woman that you like is one you can walk all over. Is that what your mama told you?
Uh-huh. And then she said that I was so vain, and that's why I went bald, because the Lord was punishing me. She reminded me of that, too. Yeah. And she'd say, Chris, you're not conceited, you're convinced. That's why you'd never kill yourself.
Hey! Don't trying to get away from me?
Yeah, man, I figured if I can fucking get out of here quick enough and let you bother other people, then I'm gonna be on my own fucking good and good.
Did you notice I cleaned up all the cigarette butts outside my window?
Nah, it's been fucking downpouring. I haven't gone out there. Fuck you just throwing shit in the backyard anyways.
No, the end of the world stuff makes us more neighborly, so I figured I'd clean up all my cigarette butts for you.
More neighborly in everybody's space. I see. I'll come chat with you later.
Oh yeah?
Have fun.
All right.
I'll bring you some goodies too. I got a bunch of weed treats I made the other day.
Good. About time.
Maybe I'll chew you out.
Good luck. It's gonna need a lot of it.
You need a lot of it.
Who we got to your right, Chris?
We have Nikos Ridge, owner of Ninkasi.
Oh God, he better not shut down. We're gonna be fucked.
I know, we need the beer. Maybe he'll give us a key.
You gonna give us a key, Niko?
It's open.
Get in that living room of yours.
That's right.
What's up, Nikos? How's it going for you?
Oh, it's going good. Yeah, just day at a time.
How's the biz going with the small business and all this? Are you guys getting any benefits from these $4 trillion or whatever the hell it is?
You know, we've put ourselves in the running. We haven't seen anything yet, so it's kind of TBD. But supposedly, we'll qualify and be part of that process.
Right.
See what we can do.
How did you have to lay off any employees at all here?
We have not had to yet,
nice.
which is great. You know, we've had to cut hours because the restaurant's closed, but we're trying to stay open and do what we can. So, but we've kept everyone on staff. I think some people have qualified for the partial unemployment when you have hour reduction. Been able to allocate some people to other jobs that we've had in terms of some repack and other more production related stuff. So just trying to, you know, do what we can to keep everybody busy.
Duration 27 seconds.
Tim, it's Fiona. I think you're a fucking asshole to my brother in your last video. Just wanted to let you know that sucks and you shouldn't be a fucking asshole to Gabe because he's the best person. Yeah, you shouldn't have to fucking call to come to your shack. You show up wherever you want all the time, and you fucking love them, so. Yep, bye.
Wait, call. What do you mean by?
You just let me know you're coming, dude.
Okay. Did I roll in here like a hurricane and fuck everything up?
You're working?
No.
No.
But
did you get laid off?
Yeah.
What's your rent like? Are you feeling, is that called off your rent or what's going on?
Nah, I didn't get called off, but they gave me a discount, which helped out a lot, you know. So
how much of a discount?
About $300, $400, 400 bucks discount. So
I thought you didn't have to pay rent.
I mean, you still have to pay rent. I mean, you don't have to, but then you have to pay the back. I think you have to pay the back payments, whatever, eventually. So
that's the tough part.
Yeah, so eventually you just got to pay it off. So might as well pay what you can
Yeah.
You know?
So you're gonna get a discount. They aren't gonna come back on you on that.
No. It was actually, you know, Hannah, the neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one that hooked it up. She's the one that called and made it happen. So thanks to her. Yeah.
All right, Angel.
Okay. All right,
see you
man.
in the hood, man.
All right, Tim.
The speed with which businesses were shut down and jobs have been lost has been unprecedented. So, I mean, these all seem like measures to try to sort of short-term fill the gap there. Whether they're going to be effective for the long term, TBD, obviously. But, I mean, I think, what did we have last week? 10 times the unemployment filings, 10 times larger than the largest week in history happened last week. You know, 6 million versus 600,000 or something back in the 80s. So it's unprecedented. So I think they're looking at all levers to try to keep people, you know, engaged. Plus, this is a little bit strange in the sense that in the ideal world, everybody's going to come back after this is over. What does that mean? I don't know. But and how realistic is that? To be determined.
Joe, you're a fan of End of the World, huh?
I am. I'm a big fan of the End of the World.
Well, how do you watch it?
It's gonna happen.
How do you watch it?
Every morning with my coffee.
Really?
And a cigarette. That's right.
Coffee and
yeah,
cigarette?
every morning it's the End of the World. It's the Whiteaker Tales and the End of the World.
Nice.
Coffee and cigarettes.
So you've seen all episodes?
I have. I've seen all of them. And I've watched them more. I've learned a lot about the Whiteaker neighborhood. Thanks to you. It's great.
Yeah,
you know?
That's why we get paid the big bucks.
Yeah. And I love the Whiteaker neighborhood. My heart is with the Whiteaker neighborhood, you know?
Yeah.
So I have my own tales when it comes to the Whiteaker neighborhood.
This is the last word to our fans, and it's the end of the world. And what would your last comments, Niko?
Yeah, I think end of the world sort of apocalypse fantasy is definitely appealing in some ways because it kind of takes out the individual responsibility of what we're going to do next. So I guess my last words would be look for opportunities to make a positive difference. I think that's how this is all going to come back, and whatever we can do locally, we can do together. So.
How you doing, Joe?
I want my beer. That's what I want. Say, it's getting kind of cold over here, Tim.
No.
Got to warm up somehow.
Oh yeah, you made some
PBR, buddy. Long live these old timers. Oh, and look at that. I even got a pack of smoke out of that.
You got the youngins going after your stuff.
I don't care. They're helping me out. I love young people.
Oh, yeah, that's
Well, I even got change back.
Let's see how much. You owe me money.
You bucks.
I think you owe me money now.
Do I?
No.
All right, put it on my tab.
You got it.
I'll clear it out later on.
I love you.
Love you, Tam.
I love you, Joe.
Yeah, we talking
kick
about
ass.
You kick ass.
Yeah, we all kick ass.
Woohoo! Here comes a little rain.
I feel like a beer.
I like rain sometimes.
Okay, I like it.
Who are you partnered up with?
Jamie Floyd?
No.
Oh, Zoe?
Zoe. Who were you partnered up with at one point?
You mean my second ex-wife?
Yeah.
Zoe.
Oh, Whiteaker.